Uh-oh. Trouble with the Londoners writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to FrostPunk First Impressions Episode 6. We've kicked the heater on the cookhouse, so we'll be able to process more food during the day. We did lose our coal generator, came offline because we have all these hubs, so we've had to kick our heat level down to heat level 1. I think that's acceptable, as most homes are heated. 17 out of 19. So are there really just 2 homes? I see this one is chilly. That's the cookhouse. Looks like all the bunkhouses are warm. It says 17 out of 19. Okay, I'm thinking we deconstruct that bunkhouse and instead we move them over here, where we know that they'll be warm. Fighting arena, very cold. Probably shouldn't have that there, actually. Let's go ahead and decommission that as well. Ooh, yeah, emergency shift. That's okay. The Londoners gained more followers. Not a lot, though. A handful of people may join the Londoners. Don't need Coal Thumper. Let's get this temperature view off. It's about to be work shift. How are we going to survive? What should we do? Wonder if our captain really has a plan. I do have a plan. And it's called research, research, research. We're going to do tons and tons of research. Okay, I think at this point, safe to say we're going to take the automaton off of that for now, and instead we're going to move 10 workers over here. What are we doing? We have some homeless. Let's get some of the steel. Now I'm going to rebuild the fighting arena here. Is this street not connected? I don't understand. It's because that building was snapped to... How is this going to work? Should all be able to be connected. Why can't this be built here? Okay, so if we deconstruct this, hold on a second. If we deconstruct this, right? Oh, there we go. Now they can build the street. So there was two right next to each other. That makes a little bit of sense. Let's get the bunkhouse here, and then another one here, actually. Alright, says we're out of steel, but things should still be going okay. Six sick absences. Here, everybody come out. The automaton's going to take this one over. It's not as much. Oh, it's not nearly as much. No, we're going to let the automaton work it. And we're going to put 5 engineers in over here. Things should be going okay. The coal is stockpiling. We can put some workers over here to gather wood. We're going to have a tremendous stockpile of wood. We can even look at the charcoal kiln. Produces 210 coal per standard workday, and it uses 70 wood. We are getting a lot of wood. Don't know if I want to go that road yet. Really what we need are these drafting machines. So let's get our 25 steel over here off of the steel mill. Oh, look, this one is done. The sawmill is done. We can dismantle it. And we can get our second steel mill up over here. So let's do that. Steel works. Very good. There is our 20 steel, so I think we can totally research drafting. Oh, it's 25. Nope, we can't yet. All right. Got a little bit of time before the temperature plummets, but the temperature is going to plummet, and it is going to be a big deal. Let's see if we can see where this outpost research is. Flying hunters? Insulation for buildings. Oh, we do need drafting machines. We really, really do. Factory, outpost depot. Yeah, everything is going to come down to these. There it is. Hey, keep homes warm. We did it. Now, let's research drafting machines. Perfect. Coal is stockpiling. I think we're doing okay. It's the end of the workday. Everybody's going to be able to eat. What do we have? The Londoners prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of people who are content with the situation in our city. Ask a cleric to reassure people. Yeah. So the number of Londoners will only rise slightly. Everyone, for the most part, is doing good. We're going to put engineers in here, and we're actually going to take engineers out of here and put them in there because we need the steel. There we go. Yep, we have 10 engineers in that coal mine. Actually, why wouldn't I put the automaton here? Yeah, hold on a second. Let's rethink this. So this is 14.4 per hour versus having somebody work over here and gather all of this nonstop. Plus, the automaton's not going to care about how cold it is. This can be turned off when nobody's using it. Same over here. The heaters don't work when nobody's inside the building. Let's take more engineers from here. We'll put them there. And then I think we'll put 5 engineers. Yeah, look, that's 24 per hour, 24 per hour. And then what do we have over here? Doesn't even really say. Not really sure why the automaton is not really moving. Oh, it's recharging. Oh, of course it is, yeah. Scouts have reached the American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees, fitted with prostheses. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Steam core and some steel. Discovered a temporary settlement. Let's head out this way. I think that's going to be important. We don't need the steam core back right this second. Still at steam level 1. But that's okay. These need their heaters on. How are the care houses doing? 20 out of 20, 17 out of 20. Okay. Amputees. It's alright. Some are sick. It'll be okay. What's our gather rate showing here? 16.6 per hour. Not bad, not bad. Plus it's working on this constant pile here. What is this? Not adjacent to a street? What? Oh, that'll put it adjacent to the street though, for sure. How are the fighting pits doing? Are they warm? They're cold. They don't really get warm at all, do they? I guess it's just a big open cage. It would be pretty hard to keep that warm. Uh-oh. Trouble with the Londoners, writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scarred minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send the cleric to reassure people. This is not the time to lose hope. Not at all. Oh, maybe the next day will be better. Oh, look, it's only going to go down for, what's that, a day and a half? And then it will rise back to minus 40? I fear minus 40 is the new 20. Londoners gain more followers. Oh, and they're going to leave. No, no, no. Don't leave and sit here and take all our resources while you think about leaving. If you're going to leave, then you need to go. You just need to go. Okay? Period. Wonder if our captain really has a plan. Of course I do. And I have a good plan. Which is we're going to get more research done. And get these drafting machines done, and we're going to look at, I guess, generator efficiency, or if we're really going to be dealing with colder and colder temperatures, we're going to have to get to where we can run steam level 2 all the time. And even on our hubs, our steam hubs are going to need some sort of power change if they have one available, if you are able to. Oh, how is that building so cold? That's unacceptable. People are going to fall ill. Not okay. Drafting machines researched. We now have tier 2 technologies. Outpost depot. Factory. Plant where automatons and other highly advanced devices can be produced. Automatons will work the stuff for us. Mechanical calculators takes 50 steel. Improved heaters. Heater consumes 2 coal per hour. Let's see, overdrive couplings. Allows the temperature to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is put into overdrive. That could be important. Efficiency upgrade will burn 10% less coal. I feel like if we stockpile coal, we can use the overdrive to help us through really bad moments. I'm sure it's going to use a lot more coal doing it that way, though. Maybe that's not where we want to jump on. Let's keep looking. Steam coal thumper. By pumping high-pressure steam into underground coal deposits. 1120 coal per standard workday, enough for 4 gathering posts. Coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines will be 10% more efficient. Ooh. kind of like that. Steelworks. I wish there was a way to increase our research speed without building a whole nother thing. Ooh, we could insulate the gathering post. Hothouse insulation, hunting tactics. Hunters' huts will employ fewer people. Ooh. Hunters' hangars. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey from the air. Medical posts, infirmaries, houses of healing, and care houses will be warmer. Infirmary. Steam-heated infirmary with 10 beds. The sick are treated faster than in medical posts, and the gravely ill can be treated safely and reliably. Yes. I think that wins the day. I think we're going to go with the infirmary. Let's do it. That way the gravely ill will no longer be... Yeah, we'll get 37 people back. That'll be really great, actually. All right, let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. We're going to continue to stockpile our coal. Trying to use as little as possible. Scouts have reached the temporary settlement. Settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Discovered Dreadnought Landing and the Walled Colony." Ooh, another steam core. It's very good. What do you have? Wood, steel, and 2 steam cores. Come on back. Come on back. We'll take that. That'll put us up to 3 steam cores. We're gonna need 1 for the infirmary. Got a lot of wood over here we can gather with a sawmill. Same thing here. Same thing here. We don't really need that wall drill anytime soon. What is this? Storage near capacity. Oh, that's fine. Right, so if we did the research, we could get a second group of scouts. We might have to do that. It's cold. It's cold. Oh, this is a tent over here? No. Dismantle that building, please. Instead, can we get a bunkhouse over here, please? And thank you. Alright, that's going to help us pretty significantly. Also got room for bunkhouses over here, which I'm going to make one like that. Just so we have a little bit extra. Just in case. Food is doing great. Wood is doing fine. Coal is stockpiling. I don't know if we're going to be able to run it in overdrive the whole time it's freezing. But my plan is to try and do that. That's my plan. I guess over here we'll try to build the infirmary. We'll try to... Let me see if I can maybe get rid of that street. And actually, let's have a sermon. Let's get hope up a little bit. Might be another bit of legislation we can sign in order to give everyone hope. So what do we have? Evening prayers. We shall meet and pray together to warm not only our bodies but also our souls. New ability, evening prayers. Each use raises hope and lowers discontent. Or shrines. Praying at shrines will give people the strength they need to take on arduous tasks every day. Shrines raise the hope of people working nearby. Shrines increase efficiency in nearby workplaces, but you'll have to build 3 of them. We have the House of Healing, Temple, or the Faith Keepers. I think shrines are important. Let's help everyone through their workday. We're going to have to build 3 of them. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Let's see what they cost. So we're going to put a shrine here for this little medical area and research building. I think that's pretty important. I guess it kind of goes on the road. It's kind of neat. This seems like a no-brainer of a location right here. Put a shrine right next to the Steam Hub, right? And then put a shrine right next to here. And then we absolutely need one here. About like that. That's going to be a good thing. I think that's actually going to be really good. We're going to get people's hope back up, give them something to believe in. That we're not just waiting to slowly freeze to death and die. We actually do have a plan. When overdrive is turned on, the temperature in all heat zones rises by 1 level, but the generator's stress rises as well. People feel encouraged to pray more often. That's right. That's going to help everyone feel a little bit better. We're at range level 2. Uh-oh. Trouble with the Londoners. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. Send a cleric to reassure the people. Those Londoners. How is this street not connected to the generator? I don't... Because of that little bit? Don't understand. Somebody coming to build this? What is going on here? Okay, so now if I said, hey, take this street here, like this, and then move it over like that, right? Street is under construction, okay. Trouble with the Londoners. Cleric beaten. Captain, a priest was assaulted while trying to reassure people disturbed by the Londoners' slogans. We should do something to protect our people. We need the Faith Keepers to secure the streets. You will have 3 days to establish the Faith Keepers. Hope will rise slightly. We need the Faith Keepers to strike back. You'll have 3 days to establish the Faith Keepers. Discontent will fall slightly. 3 days to sign the Evening of Prayers law. Hope will rise slightly. Shall congregate and pray for them all. It's about all we can do. Our legislation, we're a good bit away. We're actually a good bit away from the Faith Keepers, and we wouldn't be able to get evening prayers and Faith Keepers in one 3-day cycle because we're still waiting to sign a new law. So we had to choose the evening prayers. We kind of got pigeonholed a little bit into that choice. It wasn't our option. These Londoners, though, I don't... No resources in range are dismantled. Londoners gain more followers. We need hope. We aren't going to make it in this hole. We have to leave. We have to get organized. We have to do something. We are doing things. Fear not. We're going to have an infirmary soon. We're going to have evening prayers as well. Let's let everybody get back to their work day. And if we have to, we're going to build in a larger stockpile for our coal because we need a lot more coal.
Work time. Get back to work.
Cleric beaten, Londoners vandalism. What, did we not put a shrine over here? No, what? We put a shrine here. We put one... We didn't put one here. I kind of think we should, actually. Put a shrine there. We have to give everyone hope. Infirmary research. Build infirmaries to significantly improve healthcare. Next up, I'm thinking... Insulation? No, let's go to heating. Overdrive couplings. Generator efficiency upgrade, I think, is where we're going to go next with that. So let's get our 20 steel. And then we'll start that. Actually, no, before we go 20 steel, let's see what the infirmary takes. Oh, it's going to take 20 steel itself. Okay, well, we are going to do that. In fact, we're going to get rid of this medical post. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And get rid of that street there. And we're going to put the infirmary kind of right here. Okay, I don't know why it was fighting with me like that. Let's move it over here. Just like that. So we got the medical post and the infirmary kind of close to each other. I don't know why. Hey, we're going to send the scouts back out for sure. First, we're going to upgrade the generator efficiency. Hold on. We're really, really, really close to having a very, very, very cold little colony. I'm talking, we're going to need heaters on. We're going to have to overdrive the generator. We're about to drop 2 levels. No, this research might not even finish. Improved heaters. No. No, we're going to go with overdrive couplings. I hope that's the right decision. It's always hard to know if you made the right call. Shrines. Breath of Hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Everybody's going to have to hold on tight because, oops, yep, engineers. Nope, we're going to put 5 engineers in there. For now, we're going to take them out of here and we're going to put them in here. Okay, so now we can start treating people out of the care houses. Still probably need to keep some engineers in our medical post, though. Where can we swap engineers for workers? How about here? Right, and then we'll put the engineers here. There's like no discontentment, so I don't know what they're saying they're how they're getting recruits, because hope is low. You promised people warmth, you delivered. Hope rises. And we're going to sign the evening prayers now as well. Yeah, that's right. Group prayers will strengthen the bonds of our community. In fact, we're going to do evening prayers. Costs 20 food rations. Easy decision. Easy decision. Look at that. People are hopeful enough not to join the Londoners. Yes, 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 yes. This is good. Let's get our scouts back out. What do we have here? Dreadnought landing. See the outline of an enormous ship. Wide lane of broken ice leads to it from the west. We have the walled colony. No movement, no smoke. Here we have a snow cliff and a coal mine. Let's go to the walled colony. I think we're doing okay. These shrines are helping. Production is up. Resources are looking good. We just have to keep everybody warm. The temperature is about to drop, and the real test of can we keep everyone warm is about to hit. Discontentment has plunged, and emergency shift modifiers will be gone soon. Hope is on the rise. Nobody is probably going to join the Londoners.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
The workday is done. Look at this. 18 hours, 18 hours. We're treating terminally ill patients again. We're going to get part of our population back. Look, we've already reduced the amount in palliative care. This is great. This is great. We have an answer for frostbite, and we're going to manage our sick more efficiently. These overdrive couplings might be researched tomorrow just in time to use them. But we also have steam level 2 on the generator we can trigger if we need to. Everything is getting a little cold, though. Cookhouse has its heater on. We probably need to research the... Actually, hold that thought a second. Can we put a cookhouse here? No. Ugh, drat. I was really sort of hoping that we could, like, catch some of the heat, overlap the shrine. Not so much. We'll have to research insulation for the cookhouse. Everybody's going to attend the evening prayers. As long as the churches are warm, or the house of prayers are warm, very low risk of getting ill. Storage near capacity, that's acceptable. Looking at the time, though, I think this is where we're going to have to go ahead and wrap things up. So this has been FrostPunk First Impressions Episode 6. We have a lot of coal. Hopefully we'll get through this spike here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching because, as always, I've had a good time playing. Be sure and come back next time as our coal thumper is quickly being outpaced by how fast and continuous this automaton can gather, so we might need to upgrade this. But until next time, take care.